Hey everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing all right today. I have my second video to my series in the Sydney Grace Temptalia collaboration. The eyeshadow trios in light and deep versions were released on June 18th at sydneygrace.com. And the palettes are $40 each. You can buy a bundle 3 for $100. You can use the code Temptalia15 to save an additional $15. Pick up the set for $85. $4 shipping in the United States. I think it's $24 or $34 international. But anyways, let's get on with part 2. If you'd like to see the first video of the series, Quintessence, the Deep palette, check out my playlist. I just did that video. Second palette of the series. This is On the Horizon, which was, if you can see, here is Magellan's dog that passed away. He's on the horizon and she misses him dearly. So this palette is dedicated to him. It comes in a sleeve that matches, which is really nice, just slides out. It's a thin cardboard package, perfect for traveling. It does have a nice mirror that's totally usable. You have 12 shades, 4 mattes, 8 shimmers. Again, this is the deep version, so 2 of the shades that are in here, the October Odyssey and the Infinite Echoes, both of these have lighter versions, which actually this is like a pink shade in the light palette. But anyways, let's get into it. This is Christine's version of a neutral palette, but it's instead of being a brown neutral palette, it's more like colored neutrals. So let me just go over it with you, and I'm going to do some swatches. I did already do my eyes with this palette, so if you want to see how I got this look, that will be at the end. Trying some new close-up, so anyways, bear with me. So if you'd like to see how I got this is actually a pink coppery look, which I absolutely love. My other video I did like a blue-green mermaid type, but let's get on to it. The first shade is called Heart Dog, and Heart Dog is a shade about, it was named for the relationship between a dog and a person and that bond. It is a metallic. It's a moderately warm-toned light pewter. So let me just get you a swatch. It's really, really pretty. And that is Heart Dog. The second shade is Earthbound, which is an ode to this being an earthy tone palette. And it is a sage green base with a golden pearl metallic. Oh wow, look at that. That is so pretty. That is Earthbound. Your third is Desert Spoon, which is a grass green matte. And Desert Spoon is actually a plant in Arizona, and Christine lives in Phoenix. So that is named after that plant. Whew, look at that. She wanted a green that wasn't olive toned. That's real pretty too. That is Desert Spoon. And then next we have Magellan's Light. This is the shade named after her dog. It took 10 tries to get this shade right. She wanted a rosy copper base with flecks of green and gold. It's a metallic, and she said this was the hardest shade to get to show up the flecks of the green and gold, and you actually have to use it and shear it out to get that to show up. But this was the hardest shade to make of all 42 shades in this collection. That is Magellan's Light. Let's see if we can get it to show up. I can see the reflex. Let me get a little bit more. so pretty. So those are your first 4 shades. Those are very earthy neutrals. Let me go wash off my finger. Okay. Next we have Phoenix Awakens, which is a deeper copper metallic. Very pretty. I'm wearing this shade today. I love that. I love copper. I think copper on brown eyes is so pretty. But I've got that on the outer corner, and then I put the pink over it. But anyways, that is Phoenix Awakens. Next we have October Odyssey, which is a medium dark, warm, plummy brown with a warm undertone. It's a matte, and that is one of the shades that is a different lighter shade in the light palette. And there is October Odyssey. And I've got that very lightly used as my transition and deepening shade. Really, really pretty. Let me get a little bit more. Then on the bottom, we have Midnight Courage, which is a midnight rich navy blue matte, which was named after Samantha Ravndal. I guess Samantha gave her some advice that she took and appreciated Sam being there. Maybe she called her at midnight. But that is a gorgeous navy blue. I absolutely love this shade. I wanted to use it today, but I didn't. But that is such a beautiful blue named for Samantha. She's got a great website. She also has the Auric brand that she just came out with, the glow body. You can use it all over for everything. She's also got some shimmer eye pots that are like kind of one swipe, one and done. And but check out Samantha's brand Auric, which recently came out. Next we have Flying High, and Flying High is a metallic that's kind of like an oil slick. It's kind of a cross between gray and teal and blue. And Christine said this is for her mother's inspiration, who always said to take the high road. So Flying High. Oh, that's so pretty. Is your oil slick metallic. And I think that describes it perfectly, because is it a blue? Is it a gray? Is it a green? It's Flying High, and I am, golly, is that not beautiful? And that is your second 4 shades. Whoa. Now your last 4 shades. Your first one is Lunar Illumination, and that is a rosy lavender with a golden sheen. It's a metallic. Oh, isn't that not beautiful? Now this was named for the Lunar New Year. Christine has a Vietnamese heritage, so this shade is an ode to that. Oh my God, look at the shine on that. That is Lunar Illumination. So, so pretty. I love that. I'm actually wearing it. No, I'm not. I'm wearing Heart Dog as an inner corner, but I do have this on the center of my lid. Next we have Infinite Echoes, and Infinite Echoes is a very dark brown matte, and Infinite Echoes is about the echoes of Temptalia's readers in her head. For everything that she does, the echoes of her readers are always in her mind. So that is Infinite Echoes. Very, very pretty dark brown. Next we have Sakura Glow, which is a stunning, looks like a raspberry pink, but she's describing it as a plum metallic with warm undertones, darker than pink. And this was inspired by the cherry blossoms of Japan. which she used to have cherry blossom everything. I think she had cherry blossoms on her wedding invitations, if I remember correctly. So Sakura Glow, so pretty. Was inspired. She says it's not a berry tone, but I do think it is a raspberry pink. She says it's darker than pink, that it's a plum, but I don't know. I think it's more pink than plum. You guys will have to let me know, but that is basically what I'm wearing mostly on my eyes, is the Sakura. I've got the copper underneath, then the Sakura Glow, and then the October Odyssey in the crease, and then the Heart Dog in the center. So that's my look today. And then the last but not least is Calming Presence. And I absolutely, this is one of my favorite shades of all of them. This is a purple, but it's a blue purple, a grape purple. This is the kind of purple that, well, the Juvia's Place Violets that had no pigment whatsoever. That was the worst palette Juvia's Place ever made, in my opinion. I couldn't even believe it. Anyways, here's Calming Presence. And also the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Lilac palette. It's all like orchid red-based purples. This is a true grape blue-based purple, which is really hard to find. All the purples are always red-based, but Calming Presence, and this was named in nod for her sister. Her sister went on to become a therapist, and so Calming Presence was named after her sister. So that is the On the Horizon Deep Palette. Spectacularly beautiful. Those are your last 4 shades. And I absolutely love it. And I want to tell you a little bit more about, these are all made in the United States. It's 21.6 grams, which makes it about almost 2 grams per shade. 4 mattes, 8 shimmers, and such a great deal. Temptalia, she's from Phoenix, Arizona. And then of course, Sydney Grace is in California. And this palette, if you go on to Temptalia's website, you can read all this history of the palettes that I'm telling you. All these shades, like Magellan's Light, took 10 times before they decided on the shade. A lot of these shades took 4, 5, 6, 8 times before they finally got the shade. So a lot of work, a lot of thought went into this, and this is the On the Horizon Deep Palette. Stay tuned for palette number 3 in this series, which will be the Radiant Reflection Deep Palette, which was my palette of choice if I could only have one. So a little explanation too on these light and deep palettes. They were created, the light palettes are for people with fair to light skin tones, and the deep palettes were created for people with medium to deep skin tones. But the deep palettes will work on people with light skin tones. You just have to pull in another palette for any of your light shades that you need for transitions. Where if you just want a standalone palette, a one and done palette, Temptalia recommends then buying the light palettes, because those will work on everyone. So anyways, that helps you decide if you should buy the light or the deep. Again, all the light palettes are available, and the On the Horizon Deep is still available at sydneygrace.com. The Quintessence and Radiant Reflection Deep are currently sold out, but they do intend to restock. And Temptalia thanks everybody who purchased, shared, liked, and posted a comment. So anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. My name is Jackie. Again, please like, subscribe, leave me a message. I have a lot of upcoming videos for you. Check out my playlist for similar videos, especially if you love eyeshadow. I just wanted to say, free Britney Spears now. I love her. She's in my prayers, and I hope July 14th will be her Independence Day. Oh, hey guys, one thing that I forgot to mention about the palettes is that they are magnetized. So I have a handy little Inglot magnet, and if you just put that on there, the pans will come right out, and you can rearrange them if you want to do them in order of greens or blues or however you like, if you bought all 3 palettes like I did. But anyways, it makes it really nice because you can mix them and match them however you like. So something I forgot to mention, just wanted to let you know. Okay, thanks a lot, y'all. Bye. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a coppery pink look today. So let's just check this out. I think I want to use October Odyssey as my transition. So I'm going to get a little bit of that. Go all over. Again, I'm using my Sonia G brushes. This is from the Sky Eye set. Okay, once again, I've got too much. But in the morning, I just have to go with it. I don't have time to mess around. So that's how I do my makeup. If I make a mistake, I just keep on going. I've got to fix it, blend it, whatever. Where this shade, October Odyssey, is one of the shades that comes in a light and a deep. But actually, it's blending out quite nicely and looks really pretty. I'm just going to get a little bit more on this side to even it up. Okay, now I think I want to get a little bit of Phoenix Awakens. Christine was inspired by the Phoenix rising from the ashes, and this is kind of a coppery That's pretty. I just wanted to have my eyes done. Very pretty. This would probably be really foiled with a brush, but it's doing, I mean, wet, but it's doing really, really well. Okay. Next, I'd like to get a little bit of the Midnight Courage on a Wayne Goss push liner brush. And Midnight Courage is a matte navy, which was named for Samantha Ravindall, who I really, really like. She's kind of a no BS, down-to-earth Canadian gal, and I enjoy watching her channel. All right. I want to use a little of Heart Dog on the inner corner. That's where this is a pewter champagne taupe, and Christine suggested be perfect for the inner corner, and it is. And I'm going to put a little bit up on my brow bone. Hi, Tiger. And I really want to try out this Sakura Glow, which is inspired by the cherry blossoms of Japan. Well, Christine has Vietnamese descent. I want to put some right over my Phoenix Awakens. That Sakura Glow. It's not a berry. It's kind of a pink. That looks really pretty. Just gonna deepen it up a little bit. You know, I'm really happy with that. I think that's all I want to do. So even though this is the neutral, grungy toned earth palette, I've got kind of a coppery, pinky smoke look. So I'm going to just curl my lashes and put on some roller lash. I love roller lash. fastest false last effect. Okay, so there's the finished look. I love it, you guys. Great eyeshadow. Okay, talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.